Goes in for the Penfolds handicap. They're set. Ready for action. Todd Plain with the button. Away and they're racing. Settlers Creek jumped out well, but Autier's pushing Red Paddy forward. Rock on Tommy's going to stride up there with him. And they settle in front of Astronomite, Settlers Creek, Django, and back there last is Reef Keeper. Over to the back they head, 1,300 to travel, and Autier was able to work his way to the top with Red Paddy, who settled there a length and a half to 2 in front now, and he put the pace on from Rock on Tommy, who's going to drop in behind him, and then a length and a half to Astronomite. On the rail, Settlers Creek, a half a length Django pulling, and behind him last of all Reef Keeper, about 5 from the leader. Red Paddy took them out by the 1,000 metres mark and at a controlled tempo now here under the hands of the Frenchman. He led by a length and a half. Rock on Tommy sits second, a length and a half. Astronomite, no change at all to the order. Settlers Creek down on the inside, saving ground for Turner, then 1 to Django and a length and a half to Reef Keeper. In this pattern, they go out past the 700 and Red Paddy, who's been well controlled in front by Autier, a length and a half to the good of the favourite, Rock on Tommy. Astronomite third, probably just in the mind here to follow Rock on Tommy once he comes off the rail, and he's about to do that now. He sat there in the slipstream of Red Paddy to the corner. He's about to pop off the fence. Astronomite behind him. Settlers Creek will get that inside run. Django, Reef Keeper last of all. Red Paddy at the 300. He should have a bit to offer here at this point, and Autier says go, and he's a length and a half in front of Rock on Tommy. Just caught a little flat-footed, but now he's starting to knuckle down as Autier draws the whip. Red Paddy, Rock on Tommy gets level with him now. Rock on Tommy ranges up, grabs the lead, and the fave comes away. Rock on Tommy beat home Red Paddy. Now Django, I think, ran third, just in front of Settlers Creek, every chance, followed by Reef Keeper and Astronomite last of the 6 in. Rock on Tommy, 185 favourite. Too good. Good ride there too by Peter Nucky. He just settled in behind the slipstream of Red Paddy, bided his time until he came out and exposed the favourite there to make its move. Red Paddy had been well ridden in front there. He judged the tempo nicely. Django runs on into third spot. Settlers Creek just plugged away down on the fence. Rock on Tommy, too good for them here. The Vital Equine 4-year-old out of Sushi Quattro for A. Martin, G. Criddle, B. Jupp, Mrs. B. Doherty, trained by Billy Doherty, ridden by Peter Nucky. Over Red Paddy, number 4, by O'Reilly from Pinafore, Chris Willis, Matt Autier, and third Django by Trade Fair from Fair Truth, Rickard, Alan Matthews, Patrick Carberry, the combination. And fourth placing will go the way of number 3, Settlers Creek. The next is the Crown Sports Bar Maiden at 2.38, percentage play coming out there in the Maiden. Now margins 1 1/4, 1 1/2 to race number 2. The time is a very slow 1:39.62. 1:39.62. They certainly haven't gone out and set any new records, that is for sure and certain. Let's head over to Britt Taylor, who's on Jarmies, and now with winning rider Peter Nucky.
Thanks, Darren. I am with Peter Nucky, and Pete, this horse traditionally hasn't been the easiest horse to ride along the journey. Is he improving in the way he's racing?
Yeah, today he was spot on. You know, he jumped cleanly today, and Matthew rode his really well, so a nice even tempo, and that made him relax pretty good. And yeah, you know, he's going well.
Were you confident always in running?
Yeah, he was going really good. He wasn't over racing. He's, you know, all hats off to Bill, because I was a bit worried about the mile, because it's an easier race today over 1,300. But no, you know, like Bill knows him well, and I tell you what, on Tuesday, old Bill's done a set of chemo, and then I said, well, you're going to have to work him harder for the mile, and he was the one who rode him, you know, Wednesday morning. He's rocked up after getting out of hospital. And he works him and he gets him rock hard fit. Like, I'm doing the easy job, just, you know, getting the glory here.
That is quite extraordinary, and hats off to Bill there, because he's presented this horse in sensational order.
100%, you know, he just shows like real horsemen's alike, you know.
Means a little bit more riding these types of winners for these kinds of people, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, this has really helped Bill and Barbara. Like, they've had a hard time, but Bill never goes on about it. It's more Barbara. But it just shows you, you know, they love their horses, they treat them well, and they're getting results.
Oh, very glad for them. Great story. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Billy Doherty's about to join us here, and it's been a great training performance. Bill, congratulations, up to the mile. No such problems today.
It didn't look like it. It wasn't a real great field, though. He didn't beat anything, really. We'll find out later on.
I guess the pleasing aspect is that he settled nicely under Nucky
Yeah.
and he was able to do what Nucky wanted him to do.
No, it was very good. Nice, patient ride, and he kicked on home nice.
Where do we go with him now?
Don't know.
Just keep on plugging
We're just
along.
playing it one at a time, you see. We don't look too far ahead. We'll just see what he can do.
And he's a great horse, Bill, and he's doing a wonderful job, and he's great for you at the moment as well.
Oh, he's good for me. I'm not in the best of health, but he helps.
Sometimes he can be better than medicine.
Oh, yeah, better than medicine. So I ride him every day. He's a handful. Oh, he's a handful. Look at the bastard.
So you got out of hospital, is this right? And then you rode him the next day?
No. I did because I had chemo on Tuesday and I rode him the next day, yeah.
So Camo's not really knocking around Billy and make sure that you get back on board?
Knocks you down a bit. It's the tiredness of it mainly, I think. But it didn't work last time.
It worked this time, and job well done, mate. He's tough, you're tough, and enjoy the moment.
I am. Good horse, Tommy.
Well done, mate.
Thanks a lot.
There we go. Great story. Well done to Billy Doherty, and that's what racing's all about. And Rock On Tommy was too good in the end, and he is going places. Bill Doherty kicking home, or with Peter Nucky kicking home that winner. That wraps up race number 2 on the card.